wonder if it's better to be off so it can charge faster. We don't have an extension cord, do we? That would be great.
First time I say walk by, now I feel about you. Had to get a number, it's like 6 weeks. Don't be hurt, go way back, like Cadillac.
Welcome to the Greeley High School Gymnasium for a scrimmage between the Greeley Rangers and the Chevrolet Stags. Greeley's coached by Todd Flaherty. I believe this is his 5th season. 2 gold balls in that run. Chevrolet is coached by Bill Goodman, who's been at Chevrolet for 3rd year, I believe.
3 years, I believe.
Goodman won 3 gold balls at Macaulay, 2012, 2013, 2014. So 2 accomplished coaches, been around for a while. And Chevrolet lost in the playoffs last year to Wyndham, I believe.
Yep.
This is Brian Clement, by the way, with Allie Clement as my color commentator.
Looks like
This is it for us. This is the first time we've done this, so be patient, please. No jump ball in this COVID world. Ball comes into Chelsea Graver. Graver to Clements, long. Obar, back to Clement. It's a little long again. Nice rebound by Graver.
Nice
Pass to Delisle. Nice pass. Graver to Delisle for 2. Really takes the lead. Really in a man-to-man defense. Fitzpatrick off.
Rebound, Kayla.
Delisle, nice rebound. Obar for just off.
Fitzpatrick with a nice rebound.
Yep.
Nice move.
Good move, good defense
Greeley
also.
there.
Long to Graver in the corner. We might have a few amped up players on the court right now. Understandably so, most of these girls haven't played a high school game since last February.
Yes.
Here we're a school vacation week. Normally it would be playoff time and they would be 18 or 20 games in, blocked by Clement. And going to Ippolito. Nice pass. Oh, Ippolito misses the easy one. And nice job by Goliath. Uh-oh. Ippolito's tied up. And Clement comes back with it over to Braver for three, and it is long. Here goes Obar.
Lots of threes from Greeley.
Lots of threes. There, the first one goes down. Sophia Ippolito. And it's 5-0. Greeley. Molly Obar covering freshman Maddie Fitzpatrick. Madison Story with a miss. Crasher with the putback.
Nice rebound by Crasher.
Missed box out there. Oh. Travers puts the full court press on and Graver travels.
Looks like we have a
Caught a little
substitution
off
coming
guard.
for Chevres.
That is Lizotte for Lizotte. Two firecrackers, two sisters. And the younger Lizotte is in the game. We got Lizotte and Delisle battling for position. Delisle played high school football.
A foul on Delot there.
And that's the first foul.
Travel before the
Travel
made
by Maddie
free.
Fitzpatrick. Back to the inbounder. And it looks like Chevres is in the diamond and one zone. Graver looks a little amped up right now. She just needs to settle down. That was probably an opportunity for one more pass.
Yep, she was telling me earlier it's been 360 something days since they last played a game.
Chelsea Graver, hard worker, gritty, tough kid, and works hard at her game. Junior for Greeley. It's 5-2. Greeley, Brasser, long shot is out of bounds. Chevres. It's Greeley ball.
Another substitution coming for Greeley. We've got Abby Taylor in the game as well.
Oh boy.
Chevres still in the
Nice
press.
recovery by
Nice
Taylor.
movement by Greeley.
Good ball movement. They're a little more patient now.
Three from Abby Taylor from the wing. A little long. Fitzpatrick with the rebound.
Patrick off of Singleton, is that? Here goes Taylor with a rebound, and off she goes. Clement over to Obar. Nice pass. Long. Taylor to Clement. Long again.
Nice hustle by Abby Taylor.
White ball. 4:56 left. 5-2 Greeley Rangers. Out of bounds under the east basket for Greeley.
Timeout by the Rangers.
Coach Flaherty didn't like the execution on that out of bounds play. So good energy from both teams. A lot of back of the rim shots. Maybe some jacked up kids. A little adrenaline.
Some press by Chevres.
When we say start the clock, they get 60 seconds. When it gets to 15 seconds left, you get a warning horn.
How many games has Chevres
And then when
played
it
this
ends, you
year?
get them a second one.
I believe Chevres is 1-1. They've lost to Chevres last week on opening night, and then they beat them the following Friday. Both relatively close games, I believe. Really has not played. They had 2 games scheduled last week with Falmouth. Both got canceled
Yeah, when
for
there's 15 seconds left in the timeout.
COVID reasons. This is the first scrimmage
And then when that
exhibition of
zero,
game for Greeley. It's I believe the third for Cheverus. Cheverus got a young team, a couple of nice freshmen, and Maddie Fitzpatrick plays for the Firecrackers, and Emma Lazard as well. Speaking of Firecrackers, nice pass from Chelsea Graver to. Nice steal by Graver, and here we go the other way. Oh boy. Why?
A little collision over here. Nice to see
Walking
them help
foul
each
on
other
Maddie
out.
Fitzpatrick. Graver had Clement pretty open on that one, but just kind of overthrew it.
Another substitution, Fitzpatrick. Now out of the game with Kratzer back in.
Ball comes into Obar. Back to Graver. Delisle back to Obar. Nice pass. And nice assist from Molly Obar. Kayla Delisle didn't get a lot of varsity minutes last year, but she sure is likely to this year, and she's in the starting 5.
4 points already by Delisle.
Shots long by Cheverus. And out of bounds, Greeley basketball.
We got Ippolito back in for Clement.
Cheverus continues the press. Into Graver. Around her back, splits the defense. Nice job by Graver. Off to Taylor. Taylor to Obar. Obar to Graver. Nice pass. Another nice pass.
Foul on Cheverus.
Early in the game, but Graver's done a nice job of getting into the paint and setting up Delisle especially. Goodman and one of the Cheverus players questioning whether it was a shooting foul. But the ref is going to stick with it, I guess. First one up and in for Delisle. She's off to a good start.
5 of the 8 Greeley points.
Maddie Fitzpatrick in for Madison Story. And Delisle's front of the rim on that one. 8-2 Greeley. Nice
Defense by Greeley rotating there in the post.
3 by Fitzpatrick. Good shooter. We don't want to leave her alone very often.
Greeley's doing a pretty good job with the press breaker.
Nice drive by Camille Clement for 2. 10-5 Greeley.
Shooter wide open for Cheverus. Little long, battling for the rebound.
Another 3. Lots of 3s in this game. That one's long. Delisle. Looks like she got over the back. Here comes Graver. And another foul. Just lost her footing. 10-5 with 3:19 left in the first quarter. Fitzpatrick inbounds to Lazat. Out to Kratzer, back to Fitzpatrick. Into Lazat. Nice play, missed. Rebound by Clement. And Clement takes it to the rim. Fouled by Jillian Lazat. She got her money's worth.
Right to the line
Clement
for 2.
to the foul. First one's up and in for Clement. In comes Cassidy Dean for Delisle. And Molly Obar back into the game as well. Clement misses the second one. Long pass, but he makes up for it by stealing the basketball. Off to Obar. Deep three by Camille Clement. That's in.
He was ready for that one.
That
That
was
was a deep shot.
quite a ways behind the line. Found the range. Here goes Fitzpatrick on Obar. Missed. And here we go. The back of Camille Clement and
Miscommunication there.
in for Fitzpatrick. Another three.
She would have had a great year if they had playoffs.
Yeah. I think she's one of the bright stars in the high school girls game here in Maine. She's a good kid, hard worker.
Another quick two from her.
They might want to guard her a little better than they have been because she's a good player. Obar to Clement. Just off on the three. Cassidy Dean. Obar back to Clement. Long again. Cassidy Dean, nice rebound.
Clement almost had the steal.
Nice,
They had a layup.
nice finish by who's that? 40.
Maeve Kelly.
Maeve Kelly. 14-10 Greeley.
Tough pass there.
Yeah, you got to come to the ball. You can't sit and wait for the basketball. Nice pass by Fitzpatrick. Rebound by Ippolito. Obar, Clement. Nice take. Little baseline drive and it falls. 16-10 Greeley, 1 minute left. Greeley in man-to-man defense.
Looks like they're going to be patient with this play here.
This looks like a little highline cross action here. I think I've seen that before.
Yep.
Nice move by Jillian Lazard. Is it a... Wasn't sure if it was going to be a travel or foul.
Yep.
Nice ball fake by Lazard. Also a hard worker. Lazard blocks a lot of shots. So Lazard, Fitzpatrick, Clement, Obar, and Graver all play for the Maine Firecrackers program. But I haven't seen any of them pass to the opponent yet.
No confusion
In
at
a
this
state
point.
of utter confusion. Although there have been a few turnovers, that could have played a role.
It helps that they're not blue or orange.
Foul shots up by Chevers. Did she miss the first one too? Here comes Graver.
No, sorry. She made the first one.
Obar to Graver. Clement. Little jump shot is good.
Nice. Good move
18-11.
there. That's what a lot of people running at are expecting the three-point shot.
Polito playing some good defense. Here comes Graver.
Sister to sister pass there.
Yep. Lazat to older Lazat to younger Lazat. Here comes Clement. Buzzer is... And it's good!
Wow, that was crazy.
That was a long three. To tell you the truth, I didn't realize there was that little time on the clock. Goodman does not like it much.
Looked like she wasn't going to get that off. And it was a little bit of a chuck instead of a shot, but somehow that one bounced in.
But somehow it had some soft touch and rolled around and in.
I think that's what they call shooter's touch.
I guess. I wouldn't know. I heard about that. 21-11. Greeley over Chevers. Coach Goodman gathers his troops. Coach Flaherty gathers his. As I mentioned at the outset, 5 gold balls between these coaches, 2 of the more successful coaches in the state of Maine. And my color commentator played in all three of those gold balls with Coach Goodman when they were
Feels like a
Macaulay.
lifetime ago.
Yeah. Macaulay and Chevers were bitter rivals.
I will say it's funny seeing Coach Bill Goodman in a purple jersey.
Many people thought they'd never see that.
I can say that I was one of them, that's for
But-
sure.
Molly Mack is okay with it.
Sister Redwood Mary's okay with it.
Coach Goodman moved on to, or McCauley turned to Maine Girls Academy, and then unfortunately the school closed. Goodman took the opportunity to come coach at Cheverus. He has a good young group here. It'll be interesting to see. He'll do a good job, and as I said, he's got one of the top. As a freshman, Fitzpatrick is already, in my mind, one of the top players in the state.
Looks like Greeley's starting the second
Bright
quarter
future.
on a 1-3-1.
Yes, nice hand by Molly Obar, steal by Ippolito. Little 1-3-1 trap alley. Off to Clement. Nice take.
A little roll from Camille Clement. She started out in the first quarter with 13 points. That makes it 15 for her.
It's kind of an extension. I think normally she's number 2. Looks like she's 2X today. I don't think that's a double extra large shirt. I think they're just walking off the 20 to make her number 2. You're right, Allie D. Clement. Really is in the zone. Dropping, that leaves the corner open. Delisle chucks out. Here comes Clement, looking for Graver. To Graver.
Nice 2 on
And
foul.
great job using her body by Chelsea Graver. Basket doesn't drop, but she gets to the line. Chelsea Graver's dad is quite a man.
Hope you're listening, Lonnie.
One of the more proficient chainsaw men in Western Maine. I don't believe there's a statue yet. Graver was a good point guard for Oxford Hills back in the day. Father ran a wood business. Lonnie Graver got up before school every day and delivered a load of firewood. Loaded up a dump truck before school.
Very impressive.
Been described as tougher than a boiled owl.
We got Fitzpatrick back in for Cheverus. She had 2 quick threes in the first quarter.
And it's 24-11. Greeley into Lazat. Oh, that looked like it might have been steps, but nice pass by Lazat.
And good defense.
He's patient.
Really.
Yeah, good defense by Delisle. Good defense and good offense, I thought. Here comes Clement to Ippolito. Her shot's blocked. And Lazat, nice hustle by Graver. Not able to block the shot, but she might have saved 2 points. That's
Might be worth a foul in that situation.
that looked like Lonnie Graver. He might have fallen at the end. Chelsea, being the superior athlete, stayed on her feet. Jill Lazat makes a foul shot. 24-12. I like Jill Lazat. She's a tough kid, hard worker. Does the little things, rebounds, block shots.
We've got Haley Jordan back in for Cheverus.
And Lazat is pure. 2 for 2 from the line. 24-12. Cheverus stays in their press. Oh boy.
Long pass.
That was an ill-advised pass. A little bit on the passer, a little bit on the person it was directed to. You've got to go meet the
Nice move
basketball.
there by Lazat.
Here comes Lazat. She's stepping up. Breaking the press. Obar to Clement. Off to Graver for 3, and it looks left. Yeah. Taylor Delisle picks up the foul.
Foul on Delisle.
24-15.
I believe that's her second. Hopefully her second, not her third.
Really generally doing a good job with the press. I would say one constructive criticism was the players in the middle need to come meet the basketball.
It's a long pass from
It's a
underneath the
long
basket.
pass. But
Especially with the height of
here we go, a little
some of the girls on the
1-4 set.
Cheverus team.
the 1-4 set, high set, goes to Lazat. And Cassidy Dean, daughter of Marnie McLean, television superstar in the Portland area. Loved for her morning talk show. Asked Marnie McLean to do this broadcast with me, thinking that I couldn't imagine a better TV personality. And right on cue, daughter gets a rebound. Here comes Clement, getting kicks to Graver. Oh, just short. And a fast break for Chevy.
2 points for Chevers.
Really better work on getting back a little bit. Here comes Graver. She's tough to trap. Nice. Move.
Get her out of the corner. Nice recovery there.
Nice pass to Ippolito. Short. Once again.
Another fast break by
Jailbreak.
Chevers.
Missed it.
He's having a hard time getting back.
And looks like Fitzpatrick over the back.
Interesting call there.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that one.
3-1.
Tough angle. Tell you what, good job by Greeley getting, or Chevers by getting down the floor.
What a timeout by
That's
Greeley.
Coach Flaherty may be talking about getting back and making sure that oftentimes you'll have the point guard stay back, and their responsibility is to make sure you don't give up a layup. Not sure if that's the case with Greeley's philosophy, but somebody needs to step up and give up too easy breaks. They got to be more cognizant, and then credit Chevers for getting the ball out quickly.
These offenses and out of bounds plays look familiar from my Macaulay days. I might be able to go out there and run some of them.
He might want to put you in the game for.
I'm not sure if they've renamed them or not, but I definitely could go out there and execute.
Yeah, a really good coach-player relationship, friendship between Coach Goodman and Allie. It was fun to watch.
It
And
was a lot of fun to play, that's for sure.
some really great Molly Mack. Sadie DePiro, Olivia Smith, Olivia Dalphons. A little bit of a
By Graver, looks like he might have gotten away
maybe
with a foul.
yeah. Probably wasn't a lot there, but she's playing hard, trying to make things happen. Yep.
Clement's gotta be
Back
careful
on
now,
Clement.
watching,
That's a little careless. She's got to either get there with her feet or just live to fight another day. Having a conversation with ref Eric. Not surprisingly, Eric sticks with his call.
Yeah, that's tough. She's definitely shorter than Lazat. She's got to just get there and be strong. Move her feet.
Straight up. Nice move by Lazat. Called for a travel. I don't know on that
Sure
one.
that was a travel.
Yeah. From this view, I'm going to say that was a pretty good move. Step through, but maybe she dragged her feet. Oh boy. Nice pass by Ippolito. Long, easy. That was almost another over the back.
They broke the press pretty easily, but I think they got a little bit ahead of themselves on the offense there.
Really been a while before without a basket. Chevers is not exactly on fire, but seems to be a little bit of a momentum shift.
Little tip by
Ippolito
Ippolito
into the corner, right to the referee, who drops it. He was right in her hands. There's really no excuse for that one. You got to have that. Ball goes out of bounds on Chevers. Referee is telling Camille Clement she would have shot it if she could have. Chevers keeps the press on. I believe it is still 1-2 on one diamond. Let's see if we got a flasher. Good to Abby Taylor. Obar in the corner. That's just not there.
Nice idea, but can't force that.
Nice take by, who's that, 22 Allie?
Yep, Lily Singleton.
Lily Singleton. Brunswick girl, maybe?
1-2.
I think Clement thinks that foul might have been on somebody else, but
I think it's going to be charged to Clement. Foul shot by Singleton is good.
second free throw is good by Singleton.
6-point game.
Yeah, we had a pretty high scoring first quarter here, but we stalled a little bit.
Too much dribbling by Greeley against the press. Oh boy. Clement to Taylor.
A little bit long there.
White ball.
Really seems a little rattled by the pressure of Cheverus's defense. We've got to just settle into it.
Yeah.
Be a little bit more
Patience and passing. Might have been a little makeup call as goes against Goliath.
I think that's her third.
Second or third?
Oh, I guess the official scorekeeper, Carolyn Clement, who I happen to know pretty well, says two.
24-19, Cheverus is clawing back into the front. Greeley's been stuck at 24 for quite a while. Long shot by Lazat. Here comes Clement. Obar.
Definitely don't want to get stuck in the corner.
Clement. Short jump shot. Nice job
by Delisle,
yeah.
fighting for a spot.
Nice job by Kayla. Over the back with, I believe that is Emma Lazat. Boy, she's long. She looks even taller than that. I'm going to say she's 6 feet. Or close.
I would love to be 6 feet.
Here comes Cassidy Dean. Graver into Taylor to Clement. 3.
Clement didn't see that pass coming, but almost had the free.
Just missed it. And here comes Maddie Fitzpatrick. Ball fake, back to Fitzpatrick. Nice
Definitely
move.
gonna need the help on that one.
Nice move by Maddie Fitzpatrick.
Great
She's
move,
good at that
Maddie.
little Euro step type thing.
She didn't give up on that.
Better patience by Greeley. Moving the basketball. Back to Graver. Here she goes. Nice job.
Nice pass by Graver.
Dean didn't look ready for it, but really nice pass by Graver. She maybe should have kept that one and taken it right to the ring.
3-point game here. Maeve Kelly shooting 1 of 1.
She was cut to 3, 24-21, with 2:41 left in the second quarter. Rebound by Madison Story. Oh boy.
But she almost took a couple steps there.
Madison Story blocked by Molly Obar. Nice job. Here comes Clement.
Really has numbers here.
Nice steal by
Clement.
Yeah, steal by Fitzpatrick. Should have been a bounce pass instead of over the top, and it's 24-23.
Lily Singleton's had a few of those layups.
Graver back to
Back
to Obar. I'm not sure. I think she thought she had Obar more open, and actually she was open. It's just the ball was kind of
there was more defense
low to catch.
2 minutes left in the
Really
second
a
quarter.
little rattled. I guess not surprising on their first. Fitzpatrick misses the 3. And it's 24-23 Greeley. Shepherd stays in the press. Here comes Taylor. Taylor to Clement. Clement for 2. Nice little pull up. I thought Emma Lazat might come get that. Yeah. Yeah, Lazat is long. Graver covers Fitzpatrick.
Oh, that looks like there might have been some
Yeah.
steps there.
Clement to Graver, and it's a travel. Just trying to do stuff a little fast out of the Greeley Rangers right now. Had a really good spell early, but a little bit frazzled, getting to know each other. getting the jitters off, getting the rust. Here comes Fitzpatrick. No help. Nice job on the crossover.
Definitely someone you're going to want to step over on.
Yep.
Long pass, saved.
Clement to Obar. That's a good shot for her.
For three, nice.
I'd like to see a little more finding Molly Obar outside the three with patience, because she's a very good pure shooter.
Got a really nice shot.
Sister Brooke at Bentley right now. Nice dig out by Graver.
Nice.
Here comes Clement. And a foul on 22, Singleton. I thought that might have been on Fitzpatrick, which would have been...
I think that would have been her
been
second
third,
or
maybe?
third, yeah.
Could have been problematic.
Anybody else?
No, just three. We've got some kids breathing heavy in here with those masks on.
Early in the season, late in the year, early in the season, and masks. And I think we got some pretty jacked up kids, which is fun. Honestly, it's just good to be in the gym and watch a basketball game.
Yep, with no fans here, you can definitely hear the huffing and puffing.
Clement misses the free throw. Nice steal by Taylor. Oh boy. But it looks like two Greeley players thought the other one was going to get it. Emilazar lays it in. 29-27.
30 seconds left.
Deep diagonal. Clement. And a foul on Madison Story.
It was a little bit of a force by Clement. Could have been a jump ball there.
Yeah, I think I might have seemed like a little more patient with 25 seconds left to get a good one.
But she finds herself at the line.
(29-27), make it 30-27 with 25.3. Flaherty will try to get Clement out of the game if this is a make. She makes it, and in comes
Hallie Roy.
Allie Roy. Flaherty's trying to keep Clement from picking up a third foul. Nice defense by Ippolito.
Nice defense by Obar there.
Really good defense by Molly Obar. Good box. Clement comes back in the game for the offensive possession. Allie Roy comes back out, did her job. 12.8 seconds left. Looks like Taylor's pretty wide open. Actually, if they could forget the upfront stuff right now, between Taylor and Clement at half court, if they come up a little bit, you got open players. Here comes Graver. Split. There she goes.
5 seconds here for...
Obar gets ridden a little bit. Goodman does not like that call from what I can
I
see.
believe the foul was Haley Jordan, yep.
I don't know if he's frustrated with the ref or more frustrated at the decision by his player with 2 seconds left to commit that foul, and you got Molly Obar at the line. Molly's a excellent shooter and foul shooter, but I don't want to jinx this.
Better knock on wood.
Sure enough, I jinxed it. That almost
That
went
was
in.
close. Not sure what it counted, but
Number 20 for Chevers, who
Haley
is
Jordan.
Haley Jordan. She the younger sister of, wasn't there an older Jordan that played a few years ago?
I am not sure.
Lauren Jordan, maybe?
It's usually 10. They want to go 5. That's it. Seven it is.
Yeah, Chevers is a young team. Madison Story's a senior. I believe Maeve Kelly had a sister at Chevers as well. Or at least
She could be Meg Kelly's sister.
Meg Kelly's sister, I think. Kratzer sisters are, I think one is a senior, maybe one's a sophomore. Jillian Lazat would be a senior. Emma Lazat is a freshman.
Oh, you already did? Okay.
If you want.
Flip it. Remember, horizontal.
Oh.
Do you have points?
Camille has 19. Mom, how many points does Maddie Fitzpatrick have?
I believe we are still on audio and soon to be video. Here we are. Just bear with us here. 31-27. Greeley leads Cheverus at the half. Greeley pulled out to a nice lead, and then Cheverus worked hard to come back. Greeley was seemingly stuck at 24 for a long time. Lots of amped up players on both sides. A lot of back of the rim shots early, but actually 31-27 is not a low scoring game. Neither team bashful about attempting 3-point shots, and both teams have several good shooters. So been entertaining, sloppy at times. Allie, why don't you give us the first half stats?
Greeley is led by Camille Clement with 19, and Cheverus is led by Maddie Fitzpatrick with 10. We've got some contributions on both teams. We've got Graver with a couple of assists. Kayla Delisle's got a couple of baskets. Sophia Lapato and Molly Obar with a couple of threes as well. And Cheverus having contributions from a bunch of folks.
Yeah, I'd say Greeley has not exactly clicked on all cylinders, but they've had moments of good play. They're patiently breaking the press for the most part. Graver's had a couple of really nice drives into the paint for assists and a couple of shots that didn't fall. It'll be interesting to see if everybody settles down a little bit in the second half. I think it's an interesting contrast because Cheverus wants to speed the game up a little bit with pressure turning to layups, I think. But Greeley likes to play fast too, so I'm not sure this is going to be a methodical, patient game from either team.
Yep, Cheverus is doing a pretty good job with their press, and Greeley's kind of hit and miss if they break it or, just have to get to the other end and slow the game down a little bit.
Yeah, on offense, Cheverus seems interested in pounding the ball into the Lazat sisters, and understandably so, the good players. I'm sure they try to get the ball for opportunities for freshman phenom Maddie Fitzpatrick.
She's a great player.
Yeah, I've been watching her since she's a young kid, and could tell she was probably going to be a special player, and it's early, and nobody wants to put too much pressure on a young freshman who will make mistakes. She's young. She's 15 years old, 14
I would
or
guess
15.
so.
But she, athletically, from a skills standpoint, and from a work ethic, she has the ingredients I look forward to. I've coached her a little bit on the AAU circuit and plan to again this spring. Really look forward to that. I was disappointed that I didn't get to coach Maddie and her teammates, Amanda, Kabantu, Jemima Motima, Camille Clement, who I've been coaching for a long time, Adele Nato from Gorham, Margaret McNeil, Glory Blevin, who's going to Coast Guard Academy.
Very cool.
And Chelsea Graver. So it's good. It's good. Good to see two good teams. I think I don't know where Cheverus finished last year. Maybe second or third in AA South, I'm gonna say. I feel like Portland beat them, Oxford Hills beat them, but they had a good season. Graduated some key seniors. Now they're pretty young. Greeley graduated Katie Fitzpatrick, Maddie's older sister, who's off to a good start on her college career playing basketball. Graduated Brooke Obar, who's at Bentley, had a very good career. Really fell short. They were the number 1 seed in A South last year. Lost 1 game in the regular season, and then made it to the Southern Maine Finals and was upset by Marshwood, preventing the three-peat for a gold ball.
Yep, that was a tough one. I think think they're ready to get back out there and prove themselves again.
No gold ball opportunities for anybody this year, but considering how long it's been a wait and the fact that they hadn't played games until a week ago, I think most people are happy to be out there playing. And I think most parents, as much as they'd love to be in the gym and having fun, at least they get to watch their kids play basketball and kids get to get some necessary exercise, time with friends, all the things that go with, all the learning opportunities that go with playing sports. Probably none of these girls are going to play in the WNBA. Most of them won't play in college, but hopefully they all learn about life and have long-time friendships like you did.
That's for sure. Sure, they're just excited to have a game, and practice is great, but it can get old.
And I'll have to say, you can answer this question, even for the girls that do play in college. A lot of girls that I have known have enjoyed college basketball, but they had more sheer fun in high school basketball.
That's for sure.
College, a little more of a job, a little bit bigger time commitment, would you say?
Absolutely. I would say,
How long were the practices?
3 hours minimum.
How many days a week?
Mostly 7. We had an off day, once every 14 days, it seemed like. The rules have changed a little bit, but definitely a lot more of a commitment and a little less of the fun. It's definitely exciting, but definitely different than the high school game for sure. I just want to give a quick shout out to Izzy Larson and Sutton Callahan while I have the camera. Sutton Callahan.
Young player, but promising future.
Absolutely.
I'm going to expect some good things out of that.
She's probably already practicing her dribbling.
She's from the Frame family of athletic freakazoids. Basketball, soccer, track, rowing. I'm not sure if there's a sport that they can't play. How do you put, I think we're off with the camera. Can you put that
audio
on
only? Yeah,
airplane mode or something?
Why would I put it on?
I keep getting cuts.
Oh.
Sorry about that, folks. Long three that's left for sure. Probably ill-advised. Nice help by Delisle on
Out of bounds
Maddie
there.
Fitzpatrick, and it's out of bounds off the back of the rim. Delisle into Obar.
Deborah's still in the press, and it looks like Delisle was a little confused to see that pass before.
I think it was to her, but she must have thought it was to Graver. To Lazat, turns to go, and it's a little long. Nice job by Delisle not turning it over. To Graver. Molly Obar looks open in the corner, but
I just got informed that Molly Mack is in fact watching the game, so I just wanted to give her a quick little shout out, as I know she wishes she could be here with
Graver,
us.
nice job by Ippolito, but she misses the putback. Excellent hustle by Sophia Ippolito. That would have been a nice one for the Rangers to get. Fitzpatrick, tough shot.
Scrambling for the rebound.
Bodies go to
And
the
a three
floor.
by Bill Lazat.
Graver and Lazat battle. Jump ball. I don't think either one of those kids is going to back down from anything. And it remains Chever's basketball. Watch for the back inbounds to Fitzpatrick play. Nope. Lazat off the backboard for two. 29-31. And Chever scores the first basket of the half. Here comes
Nice stop
Graver.
there by Greeley.
Clement.
Oh, wow, the bank is open.
Bank is open on President's Day, strangely. Not sure that's what she had in mind, but
Interesting. I don't have the day
nevertheless,
off from work, but the bank's open.
yeah, you're in the financial world too. And Lazat turns around with a nice two. Delisle to Clement. Clement deep diagonal to Graver.
Ooh, a little Euro step there.
Nice Euro step, probably going a little fast. 2-on-1. Fitzpatrick, she had plenty of time, maybe too much time.
Gets her own rebound, puts it up for 2.
34-33.
Nice press break there. Really still wants to speed it up.
Clement over to Graver, back to Clement.
The bank wasn't open for that
Nope.
one, but
She's hurrying a little bit. 34-33, really. Fitzpatrick out front. Into Lazat.
nice rebound there. Good
Tip
hustle.
off Delisle. That's a pretty good matchup in there. Delisle and Lazat. Delisle's on the wrong, standing in the wrong spot right now. Chevrolet has a definite height advantage. Abby Taylor on one of the Lazats and Sophia Ippolito on the other. But we can come up with a steal. Here comes Clement, looking for Graver.
Tough one
A
there
little bit long.
against the height.
Maybe should have given that one up to Graver. Nice hand by Molly Obar.
Lily's doing a better job so far in this quarter, getting back and preventing some of those fast break points by Chevrolet.
Chevrolet inbounds. Here comes Fitzpatrick into the corner. Nice help by Ippolito.
Nice defense.
And Fitzpatrick dribbles out of bounds. Good job by Ippolito. I think both sides of the ball we got early, almost people trying to do a little bit too much. Here comes Graver. And she gets knocked down. It's almost like Greeley's going a little too. They want to play fast, but they're going a little too fast at times. And some of that is Chevrolet's defense. They're speeding them up, which is what they want. Out to Clement. Short. Oh!
Tough shot.
I thought that was going to be way short. Is that Kratzer with the ball? Long pass to Fitzpatrick.
Nice help by Abby Taylor. There.
Excellent help by Abby Taylor, and out of bounds on Fitzpatrick.
We've got Lily Singleton and Maeve Kelly back in for Chevrolet for Maddie Fitzpatrick and Madison Story.
I would think Taylor and Clement should cheat up a little bit right now.
Yeah.
Here comes Graver.
Make it a little easier for Graver and Ippolito on the other end.
Yep. Pass in the corner for 3 for Chevrolet, and Chevrolet takes the lead, 36-34. Here goes to Clement, to Taylor, to Graver, back to Clement. There's Obar. Nice pass from Obar to Ippolito.
Ippolito for 3.
Really good ball movement that time by Greeley. That's a good answer to the Chevrolet 3, and Greeley takes the lead, 37-36.
You can be patient and quick with the ball.
I would say both coaches will have a discussion about patience. Offensive
Nice
patience.
defense by Abby Taylor there.
Graver up to Clement. And it's a blocking foul.
That's pretty hard.
There's some
on
good
that one.
contact there. That was a little bit borderline Terry Tate, office linebacker.
You gotta lean in and draw the contact.
I gotta tell you, I like Emma Lazat. She is a freshman, and she's got things to work on, but she is not afraid of anybody.
That's a great quality in a freshman,
Maybe
especially
not.
at the high school level.
Maybe not. Maybe it's not true she's not afraid of anybody, but I don't think she's afraid of a lot of people.
That's great.
She's got heart,
That's a hard thing to teach, so
good family, and
she gets to play with her sister.
She gets to play with her sister, and she's got Fitzpatrick. So two freshmen that start, which bodes well for the future of Chevrolet. Clement makes the first one, and she makes the second one. 39-36.
That's 25 for Clement. Nice tip there on defense.
Nice putback. Nice drive by Fitzpatrick. It's interesting. I wouldn't say either team's shooting particularly well, but there are a lot of points being scored. Graver to Clement. That was way
Not
off.
sure if that one touched the rim.
I thought that was actually on. Again, a lot of hurrying. Both ends, but I think really especially a little more patience. Clement in the corner. Skips it to Graver.
Takes it back to Taylor for 3. A little long.
Here comes Fitzpatrick. Clement hustling back.
Good defense there. Oh. Ippolito thought she had that block. I think she drew a little more contact than she anticipated. Hard to tell.
I think Greeley got the benefit of a couple of calls earlier in the game. I think maybe Shivers got the benefit of that one. And that is on... Is it Ippolito or Clement?
I believe that was on Ippolito.
Maybe could have called on either one. Good foul shooter is Fitzpatrick, but she misses her first. And it's 39-38. She has the opportunity to tie this one.
A lot of substitutions for Shepard.
I'll bet you a peanut
Emma
butter
Lazar's
shake.
back in.
She makes this one.
Okay. I'll take my chances there. Wow.
I owe you a peanut butter shake.
Just so everyone knows, that is on video and record. I am owed a peanut butter shake.
I hope that's not an NPA violation in any way. Cassidy
it
Dean
might
takes
not
the
be
ball out of
because we're family.
bounds. Oh boy, that was ill-advised.
Not the best decision. That's all right. Haley Jordan with the ball.
But Cassidy Dean learning. She's a young player. Didn't get a lot of varsity time last year. Looks like there's a little confusion about who's covering. There goes Graver. Clement, nice finish. That's pretty good defense by
Very good defense. Straight up or
by
through
40.
contact.
What's her name now?
Number 40 is Maeve Kelly.
All right. Here comes Fitzpatrick. She does a nice job of getting to the line. She's long. She leans in. Double or nothing on the peanut butter shake. I'm saying she's not missing. I'm saying she's making them both.
Okay. So are you going to owe me 2 peanut butter shakes or 0?
Depends on if she makes them or misses them. If she makes them both,
I think she'll make them both too.
then we're all even. 41-38.
Molly Obar back in for Sophia Ippolito.
Good minutes and a nice key 3 from Ippolito in the corner on that really good ball movement before. 41-39. She made them both.
There
There's
goes my peanut
no
butter
blood
shake.
on the peanut butter shake.
However, I would like to argue that that's a separate bet from the last one.
Nice pass. Graver. Off again.
Taylor almost had that rebound.
Crasser to
Singleton.
Nice.
Also rebounds for several.
Yeah. Greeley's got to do a better job.
Box out. Definitely want to box out Maddie Fitzpatrick.
Yikes. Cassidy Dean took that one in the chops. But picks up the foul. Fitzpatrick goes back to the foul line. And it's 41-40.
She just plays it in there too. At least she jumps into the left hand. 31. Don't let her just jump into this.
Fitzpatrick makes the free throw. Coach Flaherty didn't agree with that call. But I
2
thought
more by Maddie Fitzpatrick.
42-41, Shevers takes the lead. Not sure. Here comes Graver.
A little too long for Abby Taylor. Probably could have just dribbled that one out a little longer.
Patience. I think Greeley needs to be far more patient.
Oh, Coach Goodman's calling dice. I remember that play. I'll go on. I think if I begged, he'd put me in the game. I just don't have my proper attire with me.
Short little
Oh, a
spurt.
step up 3.
Nice rebound by Doyle. Obar. Oh boy.
Off the
foot.
Recover and
Nice
in for two.
job. Molly Obar recovered, dribbled off her toe, popped back in, and she didn't give up on the play. Banked it in.
Oh, it was almost a three from Fitzpatrick. Looked like her foot was on the line a little bit.
Yep. Clement to Obar. That's a good shot from Molly
For
Obar.
three.
Nice job by Kayla
Nice,
Gillard.
Kayla.
And a nice pass. Short by Graver. Good idea.
Nice move, but just didn't have enough legs on that one. 43-42. Greeley is up by one with 40 seconds left in the third.
It's a barn burner.
Oh, brother.
Looks like Chevrolet is trying to get the ball into either Lazat or Fitzpatrick. Kicks it to the corner. Long three.
They're on rebound.
Clement steals it. Out of bounds. Off.
Singled up with
Patrick.
Fitzpatrick. Looks like it touched her
Good
last.
hustle by both players.
12.9 seconds left. Maddie Fitzpatrick is out of the game.
43-42, 12.9. Clement has the ball. Cindy Greeley will try to get one shot. 5 seconds.
Ooh, that was tipped by Haley Jordan. That was a nice try by Molly Obar.
Pretty good defense by Chevrolet on that position. So at the end of 3, 43-42 Greeley. Maybe a little legs tired in that quarter, as the shooting seemed to be off a little bit. Still think Greeley's playing well and they have the lead, but I don't know if they want to play fast, but they may be playing a little too fast at times. And again, some of that is Chevrolet's.
Trying to speed the game up.
Yeah, Chevrolet's defense is trapping, pressing, making Greeley make quick decisions.
Yep, I think that we could be a little more patient, but that's the point of the speeding up the defense. Is it's hard to be patient with that kind of intensity.
And Coach Flaherty definitely wants to get shots up early in possessions. That's his style. So it's just a balance of when to go and when to be patient and live to fight for another day. I feel like Graver is due to break out a little bit. She's a good player.
Agreed. She had that nice move right there at the end of the quarter. The shot just didn't fall.
She needs 1 or 2 shots to fall, and everything will be fine again.
Greeley ball to start out the quarter.
Really takes the ball out on the north side of the court. Delisle to Graver. Guarded by Singleton. Let's see what we got coming out
Travis
of the
looks like
half.
they're in a 1-2-2 here.
Yep. Coming cross court to Ippolito. Obar.
Nice move by Graver. Nice!
Really
That's
nice.
what we were talking about.
We called it. Nice patience by Chelsea Graver.
And that's how you have to break those.
Yeah, sometimes you do. Fitzpatrick into Lazat. That's too easy. Nice pass, nice setup. Delisle might.
Delisle's a little worried about the foul line.
Maybe.
Understandably.
Go.
Gonna put the ball on the floor yet. Oh. Clement and Graver both thought that was to the other
I think
ball.
Obar might have been saw 2 people open there, so she passed it sort of between them. Flaherty imploring Delisle to be a little more physical in there. Use some of her football skills there. That's good. Now they're battling. Lazat. Skip pass to Kratzer. Really nice post battle going on.
One shot by Fitzpatrick, just a little short.
Nice block.
Block by Camille Clement.
But they get the rebound and it's in by Singleton.
I'm not sure if this foul is on Delisle or Toledo. I think it might be on Delisle, unfortunately. Yep. And I think that's her fourth.
That's her fourth foul. That could be key because Chevrolet is bigger inside. We might see Cassidy Dean here. Where do you go with Abby Taylor? Rough and tumble. Pound for pound, one of the toughest people around. Rita, nice pass. Obar, nice setup.
Yeah!
Well done.
Great stop by Molly Obar.
Splash by Molly Obar. And Greeley takes the lead, 48-47. That's a nice job by Ippolito digging that out. Lazat to Kratzer. We're looking three. It's 50-48.
She's been waiting for that shot to fall. She's taken a few and they haven't.
Goodman, I believe, called that timeout, or was it Flaherty? 50-48. There is no timeout.
It looks like Coach Bill Goodman is still using his whiteboard from back in the Macaulay days, that orange and yellow
Might be
dry erase board.
Might be the lucky board.
Could be. If that's the same one, it's gotten a lot of use.
Obar to Graver to Clement.
Nice pass ahead.
Nice little move, but misses. 48-50. Here comes
Looks like
Fitzpatrick.
she's going to foul Fitzpatrick.
Nice job by Maddie Fitzpatrick. 52-48.
He can do it all.
Here comes Graver. To Taylor. Back to Graver for a step back three, and it's good.
There she goes.
That was a big one. Nice job, Chelsea Graver. 52-51.
That was a great shot.
5:28 left. Chevrolet leads 52-51. Greeley has led the majority of the game, but Chevrolet has pulled ahead a couple times. It was a big three by Graver. Not an easy shot either with a step back.
She was feeling it. You could tell she wanted to shoot that one. She almost shot it in the first place. Did a little.
I think that last little
step back.
Yeah, that last little two gave her some mojo, and she shot that one with confidence. So foul issues, I believe the only player on the court with 4 is Kayla Delisle. That's a key one because Greeley is not a particularly tall team. Chevrolet is taller. And Delisle does a nice job in the post, but she's going to have to play a little differently with 5 minutes left, or Greeley will go small and save Delisle for the end. Chevrolet's ball clinging to a 1-point lead, 52-51. Here comes Maddie Fitzpatrick in the corner to, can't see from here. Here's Singleton, Lazat, Kratzer for 3, and it's good.
It's her second in a row.
55-51. This is the biggest lead of the game for Chevrolet.
Like a little miscommunication there.
Another
It's like
miscommunication.
2 people are guarding the same person.
And not a good job rebounding by Greeley. 57-51.
Chevrolet's being led by Maddie Fitzpatrick with 17.
Another unforced turnover for Greeley. They're kind of coming undone here. Lazat with another putback, 59-51.
Good time for a timeout by Coach Flannery. I'm not sure what happened in that last minute there.
Just some rough decisions.
It seemed like there was some confusion on the defensive end for
There was
Greeley.
confusion on the defensive end and the offensive end. But credit Chevers for knocking down shots and taking advantage of the Greeley struggles. For Chevers, Fitzpatrick has 17 points.
Yep. Pratt's coming up with 8 big points late.
And for Greeley,
We've got Molly Obar with 8, Ippolito with 6. Camille Clement with, let me do some simple math here, 26, I believe.
this is that one.
The official scorekeeper. Nice hands by
Ippolito, but Taylor hustles for it, but loses the ball out of bounds. Back to Chevers.
Timeout by Chevers.
It's biggest lead for Chevers at 59-51, and really, Chevers playing well, knocking down shots, but you gotta say, the last few minutes have been more miscues by Greeley than anything. They gotta kind of figure things out here. Be a little more patient on offense, maybe.
For sure.
But lots of turnovers. The turnovers of both teams, but lately it's been more Greeley. And I think Coach Goodman has found something with getting the ball to Lazat in the post. In good position repeatedly. Trevor says the ball out of bounds under their own basket. Looking for Lazat. Pretty well defended by Greeley. Ravers pressuring Kratzer. Ooh, that's out of bounds.
But looks like it could have been our story.
Yeah. Chevers ball. Chevers stacking it up.
Really finding their matchups.
Chevers pulling it out a little bit.
Oh, they're not playing great defense.
Looks like we got a little four corners. Flaherty imploring his troops to stay with their man. Back and forth to Fitzpatrick. See if they'll take a little time off. Raver pressuring Kratzer. 5 count. And it is a 5 count. Great job by Chelsea Graver getting the possession
Gotta pick up
back.
her dribble or go by.
Yeah, you get another 4.9 if you pick up your dribble.
Yep.
I think sometimes players forget that. 3:27 left. Greeley trails by 8. Here comes Chelsea Graver. And there's a foul.
Coach Goodman
Foul
does not
on
like
Chevers.
the call.
I didn't see it that well, but I thought she got bumped. Maybe not.
Hard to tell. I couldn't tell
Interestingly,
if Graver
the-
lost her footing or she got cut into a
and
little bit.
interesting that the ref across court actually made it not the one that was close by and had a better view, but sometimes that happens. Really inbounds. Clement. To Obar, kicked by Fitzpatrick.
Clement was staring that one down a little too much.
Really, Chevers stays in the zone. Clement to Graver.
Travis is pressuring the ball. Clement with the ball inside, but misses the layup.
Skip pass to Kratzer. Travis being patient with the basketball. Oh, I thought Obar had her hand on that one. Travis.
Stalling a bit here.
Yep. And a wild shot that goes in. And that is Kratzer. And Chevrolet extends its lead to 61-51. Delisle comes back in. Just has gone cold the last 2 minutes. And the foul shot by Kratzer is good. She's come up big. Here comes Ippolito. Ippolito to Graver. And it's touched by Chevrolet. Madison Story didn't give up on that play and kept hustling. I'm not sure why nobody for Greeley is up tight. Clement comes to get it. Delisle's going to set a screen.
Really needs a little bit of momentum here. Nice rebound.
Missed three by Clement.
Good sportsmanship by both
51-62.
teams.
That would have been a big one if Greeley could have scored, but we've been stuck. They've been stuck at 51 for a while. You need to ask them.
Okay, so he's got 2 left and you got 3 left. You got plenty.
Looks like Flaherty has 2 timeouts left and Chevrolet has 3.
They get costly after a while.
I think the good news is both teams get something out of this. They play good competition. Both teams did some good things, but also find out there are things they need to work on. I would expect Chevrolet and Greeley will both win a lot of games this year. Looks like Greeley comes out in a press, 2-2-1. Not sure they have a lot of choice. This isn't a normal game. Fitzpatrick over to Kratzer. Gets a hand on it. Obar looking for opportunities to trap. You got to get up in those passing lanes.
Nice tip.
Still tip by Clement off to Obar. Minute 43 left. They got to get going. Clement to Graver.
Almost a rebound by Clement. Greeley's got to do up here. We can't sit back.
Foul on Ippolito.
Wait. 1-2. Don't let it in. You got it about pass along, turn it.
Minute 16, 62-51 Chevrolet. Like a tale of two halves. Clement knocks Fitzpatrick down, but politely helps her back up.
2, push, designate.
Fitzpatrick shooting 1-and-1.
Here we go. We're gonna have a rebound.
1-on-1 for Maddie Fitzpatrick. Makes the first one, makes it 63-51. She's had a good game. second one.
I believe that's 19 points for Maddie Fitzpatrick. Ooh, almost an interception there.
Lyle, to Clement, to Graver.
For 3, yes!
64, cuts it to 10.
It's her second 3 of the game.
And Lazant lays it in to extend the lead back to 12.
Definitely need some points here to stay in the game. Nice block by Lazant. And nice tackle by
Lyle
Lyle.
fights for it. And it's blue ball. Really pressing, but down by 12 with 39 seconds left.
Foul on Chelsea Graver.
A push on Graver. It looks like Kratzer. The foul line. Seconds left. Kratzer makes the first to make it 67-54. And makes the second. 68-54. Goodman calls his team off, calls the press off.
Oh, nice take by Graver there. We need a
Two
little
from
more of
Graver.
that.
With Flaherty calling for no foul. 14 seconds left, 12-point game. Looks like we're not going to get a shot or a foul.
This score is not very reflective of how close the game was.
It was close most of the game.
Yeah.
I think Greeley got up by 10 or 12 at one point.
At the beginning.
Good third quarter for Chevrolet, and then Greeley got very cold in the fourth quarter. This is a scrimmage.
Looks like they might be
Looks like
interested
they're
in playing one more
talking
quarter.
about playing one more quarter to get a little more play in. So at the end of 4 quarters, 68-56. What do we have for?
Chelsea Graver with 11.
Chelsea Graver up to 11. A good fourth quarter.
Camille Clement with 26.
Clement with 26.
Ippolito with 6.
Sure. Ippolito with 6. Obar with 8. For
Got
Chevrolet.
Kratzer with 10. Fitzpatrick with 19.
Lazat.
And a handful of points by both Lazat sisters.
I thought there was a key play when
We are starting with a fresh score here.
it looks like we got a different crop of players out there, and this is good for the kids that didn't get in the game. They're going to get some minutes. Nice of the officials to stick around for another quarter.
Still working on resetting the clock back to 0.
And the starters for this quarter are Cassidy Dean, Callie Roy,
Emily Small, Lindsay Eisenhart, and Allie Reed.
Allie Reed is quite an athlete.
And for Chevrolet, we have Olivia Conroy.
I saw
Emily
Conroy in
Abbott,
the JV game. She did a nice job.
Mia Kratzer, Grace Foster, and Maeve Kelly.
Chevrolet starting 5 would be.
I just said that. Guess
Rewind.
we've got the other color commentator tuning out here.
At my age, it's hard to keep focused for a long time. Nice rebound by Conroy, kicks it out. Skip pass back to Kratzer. Short. Conroy's got about 9 rebounds and we played 32 seconds so far. Nice job by Cassidy Dean defending that one.
Hey, wait, we gotta get loose ball. Let's go. Beat us to the ball.
Molly Obar's got one shoe on. I wonder if she's got a lame ankle.
It makes it easy for us to know if she's going back in or not.
Illegal screen called on Chevers. I believe that was on Conroy.
Hey, move it out.
Dean passes into Emily Small. Off to Allie Reed. If I had to choose one girl that I could put in a pig scramble, Allie Reed, kid's tenacious. She dives on the floor.
He's quick too.
Lots of effort. She's a good athlete. She's got a gear, an extra speed that a lot of girls don't have.
He's also got an untied shoe right now.
She does. And she's tenacious. She's getting a lot of coverage in this game so far. Hopefully she'll go back and read it. She looked at her shoe but decided not to tie it.
It's not the time.
She's still one of the fastest kids out there,
Yep.
even if her shoe comes off. Allie Roy, senior. Eisenhart. Allie Reed into Cassidy Dean. Nice pass back out to Reed. And it's off.
Keeps looking at her shoe. She just doesn't want to tie it.
And maybe she's afraid she doesn't quite have enough time. We don't have all the names of the JV players, so bear with us here. 40 off to 5, who's Kratzer, correct?
Yep, 5 is Kratzer, 45 is Conroy, 40 is Kelly. She's had some good minutes in the varsity.
She played some good varsity minutes. She hit a big 3, I think. Into Conroy. Does a good job of getting to the line.
We've also got Emily Abbott and Grace Foster.
Cassidy Dean called for the foul. Conroy spent a lot of time in that exact spot in the JV game. She does a nice job of getting to the foul line. Makes the first one. And it's 1-0 Chevers. Baseball score. Or a hockey score.
Reed, taking off.
Could not be a football score at 1-0. Emily Small, nice little take. Nice
Ooh, nice
touch.
floater.
Dean
With the
puts it up and
putback.
in. Nice job by Cassidy Dean.
Deep from Maeve Kelly.
Deep 3. Kratzer. And yeah.
Hallie Roy was ready to intercept that pass.
Yep. Cassidy Dean takes the ball out into Emily Small, and Chevers is not pressing this quarter. Looks like they are in man-to-man defense. Hallie
Nice
Roy.
take by Hallie Roy.
The ball nearly comes to me.
Almost wiped
But
that
doesn't.
camera out.
Yeah. Chevers ball, 4:54 left. 2 for the
Hallie
Greeley
Reed is
Rangers.
fixed for 2, I think.
And Allie Reed's shoe is officially tied. She runs so fast she could run right out of those shoes.
She's doing a good job leading the Greeley defense, telling them to talk and communicate.
Yeah. Dean over to Reed. Reed over to Roy. Roy to Small. Nice little drive. She got somebody ended up flying down. Allie Roy ended up on the deck, but no power. Nice rebound by Cassidy Dean into the hands of Hallie Roy. And here comes Emily Small. Great pass by Hallie Roy to Cassidy Dean. Little rim runner action. My friend Marnie McLean's got to be smiling at that one. Cassidy looks good. I hear she's been working hard in the off season. And she is tall.
She is tall.
Can't put a number on it, but she is taller than me. By a wide margin. Foul shot is missed by Chevers. Seal Antoine.
Checking into the game for Greeley.
Allie Reed. She's everywhere. And Small kicks it out to Lizzie. Eisenhart can shoot it. I've seen her. I remember her as a youth player. She has some range on that left hand.
She used to be a spectator at many of my Macaulay games.
That's right.
And actually, same with Grace Foster. Her sister went to Macaulay, was older than me, and Grace was around the Macaulay gym a lot.
Nice rebound by Conroy. 2 foul shot. Takan. Between the JV game and this game, Conroy's been to the foul line 20 times.
I wasn't here for the JV game.
I think she
so
actually
can't.
sets her cell phone down there because she knows she'll be back there in a few minutes and she can check her email.
Maybe.
This one is short, but credit her because she plays hard and gets to the rim and creates contact.
We might find her back
And
at the
shoots a
foul
lot of
line
foul
shortly.
shots. I suspect we will. We'll keep playing. Foul on
Kratzer.
the younger Kratzer sister. Want to shout out to the refs for sticking around to do an extra quarter. A little more basketball. Giving kids an opportunity to play. Been working hard in practice. Nice pass from
Seal. Small.
Seal to Small. Kratzer on her horse. Left hand picked up by Seal. Nice defense by Emily Small. Long three goes out of bounds. Whoop. Referee got confused for a second. He could be dehydrated. It's been a long time in here. Those mask it. But Eric does a very nice job. One of the refs I enjoy the most in the area. Got a good demeanor. He knows the
Allie
game.
Reed with the rebounds.
And he has some fun. Olivia Conroy with a rebound. Here comes Allie Roy. Check it down and just missed it. Allie Reed on the deck. Referee asked if she's okay. She said yes. I was going to yell, of course she is. She's tougher than a boiled owl. That's not going to keep her down on the ground. Long three by Chevy, and it's off. Emily Small with the rebound. 2:22 left. A 4-2 game. Hockey or some
Allie
hockey
Reed's gonna get in front of that.
4-2 with 2:12 left. This could be a hockey score. It could be a baseball score. What's that other game where they kick it with their feet?
Oh, soccer you might be talking about.
Soccer. That's right. Not as popular here in America. Nice out of bounds play.
Nice three by
Abbott
Emily
misses
Abbott, in
it,
and
but
out.
it's a good looking shot and a good play. A very popular out of bounds play here in America. Back to the inbounder in the corner. And as often it is used,
I think I have run that on
Continues to work.
every single team that I've ever played on.
tough to defend.
Actually, I'm not sure that we had it in college. For sure growing up and for sure high school.
Haven't seen Buckeye today though.
Nope.
Comes Allie Reed. Nice
And
job.
she shoots and makes it for two.
Patient, turned the corner, got her feet set, knocked it in. 6-2 Greeley. Back into Conroy, out to Abbott. Really good rebound by Allie Reed. Nice job boxing out.
Oh, Allie's shoes untied again.
Might get together with her before the next game and put some tape around that thing. Or double knot it.
Nice shot by Emily Small. Good hustle for
Good
the
battle. Same shoe untied, or is that the other one?
I'm not sure. I hope it's the same one and not the other one that she's having issues with both. Couldn't tell you.
Out of bounds off Chevrolet with 1:10 left. Greeley leads 6-2.
Lindsay Eisenhart for three.
Eisenhart, look
Nice
good.
rebound by Seal.
Another rebound by Seal. There's Emily Small. I'm looking for Eisenhart. Knock that
Shoot
thing
it
in.
again. Oh, so close to
Little
Lindsay
long.
Eisenhart.
Ooh.
Nice Collie with a nice pass.
Well, and here we go to the foul line
Olivia
again for
Conroy.
Conroy. They're going to make her pay rent there if she spends any more time.
Well, she's got to go back to get her cell phone.
That's true. But again, credit her for playing hard, being physical, and creating contact to get to the foul line. I like her. This one is right down the middle. Splash, as they say. 6-3 Greeley. Second one rattles around and goes in. It's now 6-4. It's a one possession game with 34 seconds left. Here comes Hallie Roy. Lindsay in the corner. Look good. A little long. Chevrolet's ball. Chevrolet has an opportunity to tie or take the lead.
Now the Greeley bench is telling Allie Reed her shoes untied. 20 seconds left. In what we think is the last quarter, but who knows?
Most likely.
Yeah, nice find underneath.
Yeah, that was. 8 seconds left. Here goes Greeley. Good decision by
Nice
Lindsay.
pass to Seal. Great job by Seal.
Nice way to
And
finish
nice
the
passing
game.
on Greeley's end.
Really good passing.
Fifth
8-4
quarter
Greeley.
was 8-4.
I think both teams benefited from that a lot. Lots to work on for both clubs, but a lot of good too. Some good players. Both teams have some good players.
Thanks for